Baby, I can dance like a man. I can shake my penny, I can shake my cans. I'm a top two, and baby, I can punch your buns. Punch all your buns. If you're an evil witch, I'll punch you for fun. Hey everyone. Feel free to like the live stream if that pleases you. It certainly pleases me. Hey Jasmine, thanks for being my biggest fan. I know we didn't go live last week, apologies, we had a lot on. But I'm here now. Someone said, what are you eating? It's like a duck something soba. I honestly, I wasn't paying much attention when I ordered it. I was just like, yep, give me one of those. You're so unintentionally funny and I love it. Thank you. I don't know really whether or not to take that as a compliment or not. I'd rather be intentionally funny, but like, I'll take unintentionally over boring. Any day. I think there's bean sprouts in this, so I'm good with it. That's my sort of like standard for anything. If there's bean sprouts, it's okay. That counts for anything. No matter what the context. How are your nachos? Not great. I didn't have as much fun as I thought I'd have, and you see that quite quickly in the video that we just posted. By the way, a lot of you might not know this. Some of you will. The way that we like turn around videos. So we film everything ourselves. We edit everything ourselves. We have a few people here and there help us with certain things, but ultimately we do pretty much everything ourselves. And hopefully one day that'll change. Frankly, we could pay for editors. We just don't want to. We're going to at some point because we literally can't keep on top of everything ourselves, but I'm a massive control freak, so I take over things. However, we've been doing so much recently and we've been filming so much recently that I'm getting like absolutely overwhelmed with everything. So what will happen is that Max will actually cut videos down. He will then give them to me and then I will edit them properly because it saves me a bit of time rather than having to go through a whole project on my own that was like an hour's worth of footage. He'll then bring me like X amount of footage and I can then edit that into a palatable video. However, this time, I don't remember how much footage we ended up getting of the cooking thing. If I had to guess, it was maybe just under an hour of filming, which is stupid, frankly. And then Max gave me a 12-minute video and was kind of like, that was all I could get it down to. And I just looked at him and I was like, 12 minutes? Because, like, don't get me wrong, his job isn't to edit the video properly. His job is to, like, edit the video as much as possible to give me, like, the content that would be usable. But 12 minutes, I was like, no, that's not happening. So as you'll see, I got that down to 2 minutes, I think it was 2 minutes 25? Something like that, which when you're thinking about like editing videos, that is a tricky feat because you are looking at it going, okay, well, this is interesting, this was funny, but you just got to be so strict. You just got to be like, no, that's gone. I don't care if I laughed at it. It doesn't add anything to the video other than a quick chuckle, so it's gone. But, you know, it happens all the time. Is the podcast only 2 minutes long? No. The podcast is not edited by me. The podcast is edited by Dobby. I review the podcast and I then give him notes on it, but I don't edit the podcast because that would be ridiculous.
I edit the podcast.
Max does not edit the podcast.
Yes, I do.
The podcast this week is 47 minutes long. Get excited.
Edit the podcast.
It is, if anything, Max has very little to nothing to do with the podcast other than sitting there and talking.
No. How do you think we get such good audio every week?
That's true. He does do the audio. I forgot about that. Everyone's saying, where's Tilly now that you've showed up?
Well, hey. She might come through, she might not.
I'm eating a duck soba. For anyone who cares. Can Max make a Christmas intro song?
Nope.
Oh, you could add jingle bells to it.
I could add jingle bells to it.
Oh, that would be such a good idea. So we're catching up a little bit because we got some busy weeks ahead. So we've already recorded the one that comes out after this podcast today. Today's podcast is a bit of a sad one. I'm going to say brace yourselves. It's not a tough watch. It's just a sad watch, I think. But we talked about it. We made sure Tilly was okay with everything. And it's a nice episode. It's a really nice episode, but it's also quite sad.
So better watch it and share it with your friends and make them sad too.
Holly asked, "Can I make an edit about you?" Holly, please do. We love seeing fan edits. It's one of my favourite things. To know that people are, for some reason, deeming us important enough to edit videos of us together. I really appreciate that, and it means a lot to us. So please, if you feel like it, just tag us as well. Make sure you tag us either on TikTok or on Instagram. I'll be honest, I'm probably more likely to see it on Instagram, but still tag us on TikTok as well, and hopefully it'll come up.
To be honest, even if we don't see it on TikTok, people have done it before and the videos are bang.
Yeah, to be fair, if you make an edit of us, post it to TikTok anyway, because chances are it might just come up on my For You page, like, because sometimes video like edits that people do, Sadie can attest to this, I think, will just randomly like blow up out of nowhere. So that's always fun, and we encourage that because why wouldn't we?
A bit chilly.
Oh, you know what? Seeing as it's the last day before December, we should do the last game of Nut or No Nut.
Let's do that first.
We won't do that today. We'll do that another day. We know what time.
Are we not?
We've got 10 minutes. We'll do Nut or No Nut.
Alright.
Last game, because we've only got 4 left. I mean, unless there's a nut instantly, in which case I'll think about it. But
I think we just need to finish it.
21. Nut or No Nut. What are we saying? What are we saying? Nut or No Nut for 21. I'm saying I think it's going to be a caramel.
Oh, I reckon regular.
Thank you, Alex. I think it's going to be a caramel.
Regular.
What's everyone saying? Freya says caramel. Sarah says nut. Bo says no nut. Jess says nut. Peyton says butt. Apparently. Sadie says regular. Ames says caramel. Isla, I didn't see what you said. I'm so sorry, Isla. Jessica says nut. Star says caramel. Okay. Caramel, what did you say?
I can't believe we've got this much out of an hour.
I know, it's crazy. Who even sent us this? Was it Sadie?
I don't know.
What did you say?
Regular.
Regular. I'm saying caramel.
Oh,
in 3, 2.
No. Need another vote. From the mistress herself.
Have you been eating something spicy?
Yeah.
What was it? Nut? No, nut caramel.
What?
You got pick.
Oh, normal.
Normal.
If it's normal.
What'd you say?
Regular.
And I say caramel. It's a caramel! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Okay.
I'm gonna eat that.
I'll give it a go. 22.
Well, yeah, but
nut or no nut?
If there's a regular, I'll have the caramel, right?
I
Sure.
want a normal, please.
I'm saying it's probably regular. Sadie's saying nut.
I reckon nut, you know.
If it's normal, I get it.
Rachel says nut. Amelia says no nut.
Tilly says if it's normal.
Ella says nut. Ria says nut. Maya says nut. Or Maya. Sorry if it's the other one. Kira says nut. Everyone reckons it's a nut. 22 is like got strong nut vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. I reckon it's regular.
I said nut.
If it's regular.
Max says nut. Revealed. It's regular. It's for me.
No.
Okay, let's put them on the table and let's see what happens before we get hasty. Oh, we're breaking the set. Okay.
Nut.
23. Nut or no nut?
Gotta be nut.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I heard it, but it
I didn't
only
even hear what
really
you said.
settled when I thought about it.
Okay. 23. I reckon might be a nut. I reckon 23 is a nut. By the way, I got 2 for 2 so far. I've been right twice. Nadine says nut. Siobhan says nut. Ella says nut. Ellie Mae says nut.
I reckon
Cam says
caramel.
normal. Sadie says caramel. Alicia says normal.
Caramel.
Let's just go,
Asher
please.
says nut. I reckon this is a nut.
I
23. Let's see what it is. It's a caramel.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I definitely win that one.
So
last
here's
one's
the
gotta
big
be
one.
a nut.
Here's the big question, right?
It's gotta be a
Do Cadbury make number 24 the last
It's gotta be a
chocolate
nut.
in the... The last chocolate in the advent.
I think it's random.
Do they make it? No, only because I saw you creeping over. Only because I saw you creeping over and I thought that was what you might be up to.
So I wasn't.
Alright.
I was trying to even it out.
It goes in my pocket. It goes in my pocket till the end of the game.
You get the caramel.
I don't
You
want the
get
caramel.
You said you wanted to
I don't want the
try.
caramel. No. Right.
I love the caramel.
Nut or no nut for number 24. It might be a normal. It's going to be a normal, Tils. It's going to be a normal one. You ready?
It won't. It'll be a nut.
24. I reckon it's normal.
It's a nut.
Nut.
Hang on. It's a regular. No more nuts. No more nuts. That was the game. That's game. That's nut or no nut. Thanks for playing. Thanks for joining. Wow, what a rush, huh? I think I'm gonna hit like an all-time low after this. You know, like when you
another.
You know, like when you've done something like really big, like really impressive, like a really takes a really long period of time, and then afterwards
Like a show.
and then it's over, and then it's just like my life has nothing. That's my life without nut or no nut. I'm just
That's my life without a show.
it's over. But we can't do it again. We won't do it again
We won't.
Why not?
We refuse.
because it's a one and done thing. It's not like
What if
you
someone sends us the lint calendar?
oh, the big one.
We should just go and buy that.
It's like 150 quid.
Funny though.
Right, well anyway, oh my god, my heart rate. My watch is like, yo, your heart's gone up. Okay, so 7 minutes till the podcast comes out, just under 7 minutes. Sadie, if you just send me another one, I'll just
What is
eat
that?
it all in one go on a live stream. I'll just sit and eat the whole
What is
thing.
it?
Need Dobby and Harvey on.
What is it?
Don't do that, because I'll be ill.
On a
I
what?
suppose you maybe just put a nail through it and put it on a wall.
Oh, I thought you were going to say hang it up on a Christmas tree, put a bit of string through it.
Could do.
You should do that tonight.
Do you know where that is? in
Addy
the
still
world?
has our merch from 5 or 6 years ago. Thanks, Addy. Hope it's treating you well.
Before you
I
do,
have 3 guesses.
Might be shrunken.
where is that in the world, everyone?
I
I have 3
know.
guesses.
Can I say?
No.
Oh.
I have 3 guesses.
Tilly's gonna guess.
Poland.
No. What the fuck?
Did you go to Poland together?
Poland, everyone. Those sandy
Oh, wait,
beaches in
I have an
Poland.
idea. Give me 5 options.
5. Jesus Christ! You want to just have 250?
Thanks, Alex.
Oh, 3, but 3's too easy. So give me 5
Right.
options.
Second.
I
guess.
love the duck. I love the duck. It's so good.
It's a beach.
Think of places we've been.
I'm trying. Give me 5.
We can have 5. Just do it.
Someone said, I think Lara said Harvey just delete Turkish
Just
Delight.
guess.
I was trying to.
as in you want
I was
me
going
to
to try
give
and make
you-
Turkish Delight.
Oh! I didn't understand. Gotcha. Right. So it is either Dubai.
Not Dubai. Can rule that one off.
Argentina.
I should be the one talking here, but there's something going on behind me, so
LA.
I'm just sort of blankly staring, waiting for the thing
Qatar.
behind me to happen.
Or Dominican Republic.
Guitar.
Guitar.
Guitar. It is
Guitar is
guitar.
correct.
Yeah.
It's guitar.
It's guitar. Yeah.
So a lot of people have been asking
Oh, no,
about
I guess that.
I'm a Celebrity.
I forgot.
We actually talk about I'm a Celebrity in our next podcast. So if you want to hear us talk about that, then stay tuned, subscribe. So go subscribe to the podcast channel if you haven't already.
That's what I
Because
said.
we would really appreciate it if you did. Where's my top
Yay.
from? It's from Supreme. It's
Is it a dance?
Yoji Yamamoto
Oh, wait,
Supreme
I'm gonna
collab. It's one of my
enjoy it.
favourite
I don't wanna do a
t-shirts.
dance.
It's not a dance.
It's so
more
sick.
a dance for me than it is.
I don't even like
Okay.
okay, actually, let me rephrase. I love Japanese streetwear. I don't like I have a feeling this is something to do with anime, but I don't actually know. I know that Yoji Yamamoto just does stuff like this, but I don't know if this is in direct relation to some sort of anime. Maybe not. Maybe it is just the style.
There's like a pressure point somewhere here that makes your back kind of go inwards.
Okay.
And you go like that.
Where do we watch the live? Here. Where do you watch the podcast?
YouTube.
Would be on YouTube. 13 again podcast, baby. If you just type it in to YouTube, you'll find it, and then go subscribe so that you never miss a podcast ever again. We also post loads of shorts on there, and maybe we'll give away money.
Nope. I haven't got much of that to give away.
I said maybe, so like.
I'm saying no.
Oh, okay.
What is this? What is it?
Thanks for following, by the way. Wait, who was that? Lacey Manning, thank you for following. Really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
of course it's Prime.
What is it?
You made me go get a Sprite. Sorry, Jess.
In fairness, we haven't had a Prime delivery in a while.
Hi, Ims. Or maybe Imogen. Hi, Imogen,
Yes.
maybe. I don't know.
Don't know.
Is that
I
in
think
it?
that's yours.
Hi,
that you didn't
Ims.
finish.
Just for an edit, apparently.
That's
So.
not true.
How do you feel about Muppet Vision 3D closing? I'm pretty upset.
Oh,
I think Muppet Vision 3D was like, it was very pioneering for the 3D cinema. I think in terms of like theme parks doing a 3D cinema, I don't know what the first one was. Like a proper one, not just like one that just throws shit at you, you know? Like one that actually is like a theatrical, like impressive thing, like the Kung Fu Panda theater, like the Shrek theater, like what's another example? Isn't there? No. I don't know. Anyway, my point being is that I think it's a shame that Muppets 3D Vision is closing because it was so impressive. And was it also Jim Henson's last project that he like ever worked on or something, or at least certainly his last theme park
Are you in the
project,
Muppet
maybe.
trap?
Sort of. It's Muppets and theme parks, so we're in a real mess right now, basically. So yeah,
Good.
I am sad about that, but he passed mid-project. There you go. So yeah, halfway through Muppet Vision, he passed away, which is a shame because I think he would have loved that, and he probably did. That's why he worked on it or did whatever. But yeah, it's nice that they're making the Muppets integrated with Rock and Roller Coaster because Rock and Roller Coaster sucks. Sorry, it just does. I think the best thing about Rock and Roller Coaster is the pre-show, where you go into that sort of room with the Pepper's Ghost effect and see Aerosmith in that room. And then obviously the ride's good, but like everything that like the theming is shit. It's terrible. The Avengers Assemble ride in Disneyland Paris is so much better. I think they have one in...
Genuinely.
They have an Avengers Assemble in one of the US theme parks as well, I think.
Yeah.
I do like the ride, Sadie. I know it hits your head a bit, but I do actually like the ride. I just don't like the theming on Rock and Roller Coaster. I think it's terrible. But the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster or whatever it's going to be, hopefully they will make an effort and realise what a terrible job they did with Rock and Roller Coaster. I always want to call it the Rip Ride Rocket. I don't know why. It really
Oh, that one's
throws
nice.
me off.
Oh.
What, the Rip Ride Rocket?
No, the Berry Freeze.
Oh. Electric Mayhem. Is that what the new... Is it the Muppets Electric Mayhem? Is that what the new ride's called?
Is it like blue? Is it supposed to be blue?
I don't know, man.
Thank you, Liv, for subscribing to the podcast, by the way.
Shake and then drink.
Oh, what are your Spotify rap predictions? I was doing this the other day. So, I think... we should have done that in the last podcast.
What?
Our Spotify rap prediction. That's fine, we can read out our Spotify Wrapped.
When does it come out?
Like early December. I think sometimes it's the 1st of December, actually. Is she holding it, or am I just...
You're balancing it.
But is she holding it? Oh, okay, that's amazing. My predictions for my Wrapped, I know 21 Pilots will be in there. Mm-hmm. I'm
Descendants.
Really?
100%.
Really, that's hilarious.
Mine's just going to be all Descendants.
I'm confident that My Chemical Romance will probably
Hamilton.
make an appearance. I'm confident about... bollocks, I wrote it down in my notes, but I can't access my notes because my phone's there. Tom Cardy. I think Tom Cardy's going to be in my top 5
I simply do not know because I just listen to so much music.
The podcast is out!
The podcast is out.
It'll either be... I think top artists will be like Zed and Noted. But other than that, I haven't got a clue.
Try it now.
Okay, anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. We're going to let you go and watch the podcast now.
Try it.
I don't want
Tilly,
Try
Tilly,
it.
Tilly.
You can't make me. I don't want it.
Tilly, what are your thoughts on the new podcast episode?
This one is really bad for me, but everyone else will enjoy it. But what?
Consent! She consented.
I did. Well,
Wait, no. Don't turn on us
no,
now.
you didn't show me it before it went out. You were supposed to
Yeah,
show
no.
me the bits that you cut out.
No, we discussed it and we cut it.
Not with me.
Trust me, I went over it with Dobby. Don't worry.
Dobby's not me.
I had your best interests at heart.
I actually have a really good topic for the next episode of the podcast, and I say it's really good. It might not end up being used, but I do want to pitch it after this live stream because it's quite interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't even
Finally, Max
listening.
might have a segment back, or is it?
Anyway, thanks so much. The podcast is called 13 Again. It's the 13 Again podcast. Go watch it. Go subscribe now. 13 Again podcast. Thanks so much. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment. We'll be reading the comments.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
And help us get to 30,000 subscribers on the podcast. Au revoir. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye.
El apoyo entre latinos, estos tipos de eventos, mis bellas, no